Namaste, dear friends. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everybody. Namaste, welcome to PSSM Austria, to the PMC channel. Since few weeks, we are having Patriji's teachings, which Guru Pramarshi Pitamaha Patriji, which has given his wisdom. This wisdom is not easy, not normal, friends. He read more than 1 lakh books. Then he practiced and he experienced everything. Then he gave the wisdom. He wrote also a lot of books. He gave the wisdom. He found a simple technique of the meditation, power of breath. How the power of breath. He taught power of breath since 40 years. Then he went everywhere, all over the world. And then he taught in India, everywhere, each and every village. Then his wisdom is now sharing by Master Ragini Selvaraj ma'am. Then she also read a lot of books, more than 1500 books she read. Not only read she read her books, otherwise she practiced and experienced through her experience. Here she's sharing her wisdom. So Ragini ma'am, please welcome to the your channel. Please share your wisdom, please. We are waiting eagerly for you. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, dear Satya, for such a warm, great welcome. Greetings to you, dear friends in India and Austria and all over the world. Welcome to another great session, friends. We are having just a brief introduction about the great teachings of our Guru Brahmarshi Patriji, who has taken a great initiative to establish peace on this earth with the power of breath by practicing meditation. And we have decided, like Patriji has taken an oath, that every person on this planet and every being, living being, plants, animals, birds, and everybody should live in peace and harmony. Nobody should harm each other. So, as we know, we are killing animals for our own personal motives, for beauty, for the taste of the tongues and all that. So, to bring down all that, and we are asking for peace. Lord, have mercy on me. But what is that we are practicing in our life? If you're practicing violence, there is no way that you can get peace and mercy in your life. So for it, it is so important that you practice non-violence and all this knowledge and wisdom of being a friendly being, living in peace and harmony. So only and only meditation will help us. Only meditation will help us to understand the higher truths of the lives and live and let live. So we all have been practicing meditation. We pyramid masters and spreading meditation, taken an oath, taking a responsibility, and we are helping out others also to walk this path of peace and harmony, establishing peace on the earth. So we have been conducting group meditations, many great events where we gathered 10,000, 50,000 people gathered, schools, colleges. We all have been practicing meditation, and you all might have observed how there are great changes that are happening in India. And we want this peace and we want this great dawning of peace all over the world. For that, we are trying to reach and everyone and bring the Brahmarshi Patriji's teachings in English. So before we begin today's discourse, which is a 2-hour session, but we will just share the gist of it so that you'll have an introduction to the truth. Before we begin, we practice meditation for 10 to 15 minutes, friends. So the process is very simple. There is no particular initiation or such, and anybody can practice of any age. Only thing is you need to just sit in a comfortable position. Just take time for yourself, 30 minutes to 1 hour, or for that matter, 10 minutes or 15 minutes also, whenever you find time. Or else I suggest you to take time. Sit in a comfortable position, cross your legs, Clasp your fingers and let them rest on your lap and relax comfortably and gently close your eyes. And we need to observe the breath. Just observing the breath, incoming and outgoing breath. This process is very simple, and as we are practicing regularly, like if you are starting now, so at least for minimum 40 days, if you're practicing regularly, you can see great miracles in your life, which till now you might have not seen. All the uncertainty, all the suffering, all the chaos inside your heart will vanish, melt, and you will be a different person. I have experienced this, and lakhs of masters who are practicing meditation are experiencing this, and we are giving this gift of meditation to all you over there, friends. So just begin the meditation. If anybody is wearing specs, you can remove the specs. Gently close your eyes and slowly take an attention of your body. Allow it to rest totally. If there is any discomfort anywhere, settle it off. Make yourself comfortable. It's not necessary to sit straight erect, but just if you're sitting with your spine a little comfortably straight, that is enough. Relax your shoulders, your whole body. Now gently observe your breath near your nose, the incoming and the outgoing. We call this meditation Anapanasati. All the great scriptures have been talking about this practice of meditation. All the great enlightened masters have been practicing the same meditation. This is very simple. Just becoming mindful of a breath, leaving all your thoughts, all your worries, all your challenges, keeping aside just for a few minutes. Let us bring an attention towards the breath. Yogi Pyramid Masters practice meditation, group meditations along with the music, so that it helps us to get much deeper, not allowing the thoughts to flow and overflow, so that we can beautifully for some time focus on our breath. So allow this music to flow inside you along with your breath, and the rhythm of the breath, the dance of the breath, flow with the music. You just become one with your breath. Just for a few minutes. This meditation allows us all into a restful awareness. Keep observing your breath. Last 1 minute, friends. Do not open your eyes. Just observe your body and mind. Observe the deep relaxation, gentle peace flowing inside you, total restful awareness, a kind of a joy coming up from inside. This is our original state. So, whenever something is going wrong, at any given point of time, you can take the refuge of yourself. Just surrender to your breath. Just sit in a meditation. You'll find all the answers. You'll find all the solutions. All that you were resisting, all the opportunities which you have lost again will come back to you. All the pain, all the sufferings will slowly start melting away. Your experience, a true joy. Let us make a common intention, friends. Let there be peace in our hearts. Let we all come out of the suffering. Let we all come out of the ill will. May we all be free from all the egos, all the wrongdoings. Let there be peace. Let there be happiness in our lives. Simultaneously, let us wake a wish for the whole world, friends. Let every sentient being on this planet Earth be free from suffering. Plants, animals, birds, all the beings be free from sufferings and all the reasons of the sufferings. May everybody be free from their mental, emotional feelings, physical, social. May they all be free from all the sufferings. Let there be peace. Let there be happiness in everybody's life. May peace be restored on this earth. Last 10 seconds. Slowly, gently put your palms on your eyes. 3, 2, 1, 0. Pleasantly open your eyes. Let us give a big round of applause, friends. We have meditated nearly for 20 minutes, 15 minutes above. So if you are continuing this meditation for nearly about 40 days, you can see a great, great transformation in your life. All the pending issues, all the sufferings, all the reasons which you're finding, all the things which you're seeking, all the problems would be resolved, and peace and harmony would be established in your lives, whether it is personal or professional or social level. Here in India, we've been practicing all the masters we are experiencing this great transformation, friends. So I I it's a humble request to all the masters who are listening to this to practice meditation and share this video with everyone, because the only solution to all the problems, the ultimate solution, is practicing meditation, becoming totally mindful, totally becoming conscious about our lives and everybody's life. So let us begin our session. So today's session, I have taken from our Brahmashi Patriji's discourse, one of the discourse where 11 days grand event Dhyana Mahachakram was conducted. So on those 9 days, Patriji has taught us those 9 ways of 9 steps to righteousness. So the moment these teachings were being received by us, there was a lot of transformation, and I will tell you how it happened. See, in the world, 90% of the people, like if you say there is a suffering, and everybody is part of the suffering, you're troubling others, and somewhere you're getting troubles from others. So it is there is a continuous process. Somebody is troubling other in 90%, so somebody is troubling in 10%. Somewhere or the other, we are troubling each other. So that is why we are finding so much pain in our life, right? So, and in that 50% of us actually do not know how to come out of the suffering. So, if this knowledge is given to us that there is a path, and in we can subtract ourselves and we can come out of and purify ourselves. So immediately that 50% change we can see in the world, and that is what has happened when this discourse was given by Patriji. We all know about righteousness, living a life of righteousness. We want everybody to be righteous to us. We don't like anyone speaking lies. We don't like anyone harming us, right or no? But when it is coming to others, we forget that it is the same thing, and we harm and trouble others in so many ways. So the moment this teaching has come to us, we have got a way, a path, how to set righter things. Because in the Bible, we know Jesus said, live a life of righteousness. So in the Bible, there is a story where Jesus has given many teachings you all might be knowing. You must read Bible, and all the masters who are listening to this. So Jesus has given many teachings, and one lady comes and asks, one layman, I think, one layman comes and asks, like, you're teaching so many, you're given so many teachings, and you all are Hebrews, and we don't belong to this. So how was that I can follow all this? I'm a layman. How was it possible for me to follow it? Is there any way that you can understand this in a simple way? Then at the time, Jesus told, just live a life of righteousness. Live a life of righteousness. And he gave 2 sutras. Love one another. If you're loving the whole world and you're not having that equal love for your brother or your sister or with your wife or your siblings, anyone, so there is no way that you're living a life of righteousness. So love everyone. And in one more, in the next sutra, he told us, do to others as you would like to do to you. So whatever, we always want the best things, we want love, we want compassion, we want everybody to understand us, and we always want that nobody should harm us. So just do the same thing to others. That's it. So this is how you'll be free from suffering. You'll be free from sin. So this is the way of uh, the righteousness, path of righteousness. Likewise, even Buddha has given 84,000 sutras of way of living, right way of living. So when this was given, and one lady, she was so curious about the teachings and all that. See, you're telling all the sutras, so many sutras. I'm a very normal person. So how do you think I can, at this age, I can understand all this? Just can you simplify me the teachings? So Buddha says, you just keep on doing good things. Keep on doing good things, good things, good things, and great things for yourself and for the others. So this is how you'd be living righteously. So to practice righteousness, first of all, how it is possible? Not by practicing the religious practices, because we know all the great leaders, all the people over there, right, who are famous and who are part of the crime or whatever it is, they have been religious. They have been practicing their religious, their prayers, their rituals. If they are Hindus, their rituals. Whatever community they are praying. Very staunch believer of the God, and they have been praying. But once they are out of the prayers, and what is that they're doing? The crime is continuing. So the religious practice will not make us righteous unless and until there is a way, the right way, there is a secret behind, there is one path through which only you can understand what is right and what is wrong. So that is the first righteousness, first step, that is practicing meditation. Only and only if you are practicing meditation, it is possible for you to understand, to know what is right and what is wrong. From unconscious to conscious, you can bring in light into your life. You can truly come out of the wrongdoings in your life. So, this step is the main step. Practicing meditation is the main step through which we can truly have a turning point and become a truly righteous person, live a life of dharma. So we need to practice meditation. So whatever it is, suppose your age is 40 years, at least 40 years, you need to practice. And if you want a little greater change, of course, we all human beings want more. Everything we want more. So if you are practicing for 1 hour, the whole day would be set. So in the morning, early in the morning, before brushing, because there are no rules and regulations for practicing our meditation anapanasati. So what you can do is just wake up from the bed, go to washroom, fresh up yourself, and just sit in meditation. Practice 1 hour meditation. By practicing this, the whole day would be set. Whatever was supposed to happen, the wrong things, wrong situations that you were about to face, even that can be solved if you're practicing meditation, because you're totally charged, your energy is high. So when you come across people who are really disturbed and they're trying to criticize you, pull you down, because you're totally charged, you don't get irritated, you don't get frustrated. And when you're going to the office and there are so many files and there are so many challenges in your life which you need to handle at the projects, because of your calm and charged mind, full of energy, you will have the right and creative ways to work towards it. And at home, if you're taking care of the children, family, so you don't get drained out of your energy. You're charged with power, just like a bubbling child, and you're available for everything. Peacefully, joyfully, you can enjoy your work. So even if it is elders who are already retired and taking rest, so you'll be lamenting about the past and all these things that happened. So many regrets in your life that, oh, my life has been like this and all that. And you think that there are so many still cravings, attachments. So when you're practicing meditation, the real wisdom dawns in, and you become totally conscious and you fall into the restful awareness. So you can also experience greater healing, as we have learned earlier, by practicing meditation. So the first and foremost path, the ultimate path, and this has to be practiced every moment, practicing meditation. So this is the first way of righteousness, our own original dharma, is to practice meditation. We can say this as swadharma. Means it is so important to take care of us, then only we can take care of others. In the flight, they say, no, like if anything going wrong, first you take the mask and you just help yourself. Don't try to help others. Because if you're safe, only you can help others. In the same way, if you're in the right energy, if you're fully charged only, then only you can help. So it is so important that we practice meditation. That is our personal righteousness. We need to follow. The next, uh, after this, after practicing a meditation, the second one is uh, like you're taking care of yourself. Then the next one is paradharma, means our responsibility and righteousness towards others. First, you need to take care of yourself. Usually, till now, how we have been selfish. I want the best thing. I want a great name. I want name. I want fame. I want all the money for myself. I want all the attention for myself. I am great. I am perfect. So these were the thoughts. So this is not righteousness. You're selfish. So selfishness is will bring greater suffering into our lives. But this taking care of yourself, purifying yourself, that loving everybody just like others, understanding how will you get, is when you practice meditation. All the afflictions inside us, all the jealousies which we have inside us, all the ego which we have inside us, which has been growing, uncontrollably multiplying like a cancer cell. So, wish you couldn't do anything, but if you're practicing meditation, all that are not the qualities of the original self. Human being, human means it is totally compassionate, loving, nurturing. The meaning of human, the quality of the woman is you are loving, caring, nurturing, ever ready to help others. That is the meaning of human. So, if we are human beings, that is a natural quality. So, when we are practicing meditation, we all come back to our original state of a loving, caring person. The selfishness would be transformed to selflessness. It's so beautiful, friends. This one, just practicing this one righteousness part, one taking care of this one responsibility, all the other things will have great settings in our life. And the next one is practicing non-violence. It is this discourse I've been telling from it is in Telugu, so I mean translating with my simple words in English. So it is about non-violence. Being practicing non-violence is our second step to righteousness. So we go to God and ask God, have mercy on me. God, help me. Save me. Save my children. Pour your blessings. Take care of my child. Take care of our family. Have mercy on us. I'm suffering. We are going through this bad situations. Lord, have mercy. Lord, have mercy. So there is an account with the Lord. How much you have been merciful. How much you have been graceful. How much you have been considerate with others. Accordingly, you will get back. Just like how much bank balance we have, that much only we can draw. Likewise, how much good deeds you have done, how much you have been merciful, how much you have been loving and caring and considerate with others, accordingly you will get the mercy, accordingly you would get the grace. So all the violence which we have done with others, this I'm talking about the physical, I'm talking about the mental, I'm talking about the emotional, and the feelings. You're feeling jealous. of your sisters, of your friends. So that is a poison to the soul. It is harming. So likewise, you would not be able to attract the greater best things in your life. If you're hating someone, you cannot attract a love into your life because there is hatred filled inside you. Love attraction. And the foremost part is like you are so much carried away by the taste that you have become you have lost the consideration that doing I'm doing a big crime, being so cruel just for the taste of it. We are killing animals, the little beings. Humans have been created by God to take care of all the lower beings. This great intellect has been given to us to take care of them. They are brothers and sisters. And what we are doing, we are killing. Heinously, we are doing conducting crime. We are thinking only murdering human beings is a big crime, but everything, taking away life is equally crime. So just check yourself how many beings, how many birds, and how many animals you have killed for your taste, whereas our body is made only for pure vegetarianism, the digestive tract, the health. And this body is not a graveyard to put all the dead beings into it, into our stomach. We are live beings. We are beings of love. And how can you uh, put inside you a live being by killing it, by torturing it, by horrifying it? The first point is whenever you're killing an animal, you are doing a universal crime. So I just want to remind one more point to you, friends. What is the difference between justice and righteousness? Justice is it depends, like it is man-made. We all have made some rules and regulations, and according to like India, we have a different, and in America, we have our own rules and regulations formed to have a peaceful life. So it depends on the proof and all that it can alter, because we know how nowadays how the justice is. The justice, like if there is a proof, you can alter the proof, and the true justice may not be given. It is, we know how far it is possible. But this law of this righteousness is the law of the universe. Nothing we do is hidden. In the thoughts, in the words, in the deeds, in the actions, whatever we are doing in and out, everything is recorded there. And accordingly, you will be given the the judgment. So righteousness is the law of the universe, and you would be punished equally in the same wise, likewise, like what you do, as you sow, so shall you reap. So if you are part of the crime, so your personal life also, your family life, your people, the who, all the loved ones will also be part of the the same crime. So I can say, friends, maybe we can be little liberal with other things, but being violent, killing animals, the gentle beings, sentient beings, were so innocent, they don't have a voice. They are totally dependent on us, and we are killing those innocent beings. So at least let us, if you are not practicing meditation, whatever righteous, we can leave it aside, but at least we can become little gentle and humble and stop eating non-veg foods. Stop killing the little sentient beings for the taste of it. I'm not talking about our health, that is too far. Let us become little compassionate and stop killing animals. So, non-violence, practicing non-violence would be the second great righteousness which we can follow, friends. So, there are a lot of concepts inside this, like we can at least it would take total 1 day to talk about this, the total discourse. So I'm just giving it in the points so that if you're practicing meditation and understanding and you start implementing slowly, gradually, you can understand Patriji's teachings. Then the second point is the following the friendship, being a friend. So we have friends, we have brothers, and we have so many connections. We all are human beings, are not alone beings. We are social beings. We cannot live just alone like that. We need everyone, our family members, we need our neighbors, we need our friends, and where we are working. So everywhere we need everyone. So how are your relations? Estranged relations with everybody? Are you deeply connected to your father, your mother, your brother, your sisters, your immediate family members, your extended family members, where you're working? How is your relationship with your neighbors, with your city, with your colony, with your country where you are living, with in the world? How is your relationship? How is that you remember, or how is that other people remember about you? So here Patriji gives a beautiful understanding, a greater concept of righteousness, that is Maitri, Mitra. That means becoming friend, maintaining friendship. See, a mother has a role to play, father, everybody have different roles to play. And we know a mother is little liberal, with little considerate, father is little strict, and he has a different role. A teacher is a different role. So if all these roles, whatever we are playing, if friendship is added to that, we know how a friend is. We are from a childhood. If we see a friend, even if we do some mistakes, so we are very free and open to talk with them. See, I'm feeling like this, I'm doing like this, so they don't, no, 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 don't do like this is right way. Okay, okay, then I will support you, will, and they will not leave us. They're always with us without judgment. So if you're transforming all your relationships into a friendship, what happens is you can open up freely. Like a children, if you're a very strict mother, very strict father, a very strict brother, and if you're a very strict employer, whatever it is, principal, so you will not be able to have a beautiful communication with them, the right expression of them. So what suffering they're going through, they cannot say. So in this way, a lot of problems, they fall into problems through which they cannot come out. So once you take a friendship, I'm talking about the normal physical friendship aspect of it. So once a mother also becomes a friend, understands the child as it is, her thoughts, her views, what she wants to become, how she wants to live, what is her thinking, and we can reasonably understand her and give a right guidance to her as a friend. Because as a mother and a child, there is a gap, there is expectation. But once you become a friend, there is no judgment, there is no expectation, and we understand a child as it is, a mother, a father, a brother. So even in friendships, sometimes we see there are cunning friendships where we are being cheated by the friends. I'm not talking about that friendship. The true friendship where totally anybody can trust us and rely on us, like how we trust God. Likewise, if you can become a truly friend to everybody. So from now onwards, whatever relations you have, transform them into a friendship. Understand everybody as they are. Try to be helpful, try to be understanding, try to be supportive. And even especially when they are in a very bad times, when they nobody is understanding, and when they are in the worst situations, they are unable to come out of their problems, and they are unable to come out of their wrongdoings, we just leave them. Instead of leaving them, just be there, just be with them, will be more than helpful. Just listening to them also will be more than helpful. So transform all your relationships, everything, with your maid, with your employees, with your employer, everybody, even the people who are doing wrong things, also make them friends. And now I'm talking about the friendship, becoming friends with your all the animals and plants. Till will you kill a friend and eat? No, right? So animals are our friends, they are brothers and sisters, they are our extended family, very, very innocent little beings. So becoming friends to the whole beings on this earth is by adapting into this, by stepping into this of friendship, righteousness, this path of righteousness, becoming friend to everyone will transform the whole earth into a beautiful live and let live and enjoying, celebrating, cooperating, and collaborating with each other. As we know, there is we heard about the paradise on earth. This is the paradise on earth. We becoming friends with everyone. So the righteousness of friendship is the third righteous path. Then the next one is compassion. Who else we can talk about the compassion? We know a great person, Jesus. When they were putting Jesus on the cross, when they were torturing him with all those, putting him on the cross with a thorn head and nails, and they pierced a spear uh, into his stomach, into his mouth. They tore his clothes and shared. So at that time, Jesus, what he said, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they are doing. Look at the beyond compassion, the great indiscriminative, that is called the bodhicitta, the mind of an enlightened. So that kind of a compassion we need to cultivate. Being compassionate. We know about Mother Teresa. She did not give discourses. She did not come and talk about, give lectures or talked about anything. She just lived taking care of the lepers. Just all that things were oozing out. Uh, their own family members threw them out. But she took them, she put them on her lap, she attended to the wounds, she feeded them. Can we be so much compassionate, friends? Are we? We know we are not. So that is the nature of, true nature of a real human being. If you transform yourself like that, God will come in search of you and he will start living with you. This is the way God comes to us. Grace showers upon us. God's love pours upon us. You and your family receive blessings when you're practicing this. So compassion is the greatest righteousness. When we see someone thinks, we feel sympathetic. Oh, so sorry for him. So that is not right. Sympathy is again a normal quality. But when you're compassionate, you will just not see, oh, sorry, you'll not say. You try to help them in whatever best way you can. You just don't say sorry. Like we all pyramid masters, why we are teaching meditation? We go and teach meditation even in the jails where they have been charged with murders, multiple murders, heinous crimes have committed. We go there because we understand with their ignorance, their uncontrollable anger, not knowing themselves, without having control on themselves, they have become stone hearted, for which they have committed that crime. And out of compassion, we go teach meditation. We make them understand. We simply be gentle with them and we teach them meditation. And we have transformed so many jails in India by teaching meditation. They all have become meditation halls. They have been transforming. Total transformation we have seen in our criminal records in the jails. They are no more victims of their uncontrolled anger or ignorance, but they are awakening to the truth of love, compassion. So why you all are waiting, friends? You practice meditation. First, we need to work on ourselves. Not only the people who are in the jail, even we have such kind of heinous, violent thoughts in us. How many of them we know they beat the children, they beat their wives, they beat the people who are working with them. This all is as violent only. So if you're compassionate, you will understand everybody. The people, especially who are little less than us, they need more compassion. You need to uplift them, support them, be their friend, understand them, and whatever best you can do uh, to bring them out of it. So we need to cultivate compassion. So for this, we need to meditate. We need to understand the teachings of Buddha. Especially Buddha taught us so many sutras through which we can cultivate a culture or compassion. I'm talking about the cultivation because it is not possible for a normal person to have compassion to everybody. We'll have compassion on our immediate family and immediate family, or maybe few friends. Having compassion, developing, cultivating compassion for everybody on the earth, good and bad. So while practicing meditation and especially practicing the the eightfold path of Buddha, right view, right thinking, right speech, right efforts, right livelihood, right meditation, right concentration will help us. Right mindfulness, like whatever you've been doing till now, stop, drop, renunciate all the wrongdoings, and take the refuge of rescue into all doing the right things. All the things which you don't want to happen to you, keep on practicing for yourself and for the others. Don't do to others. So, first of all, stop all the violence, mental, emotional, feeling, and physical, and then be compassionate. Whatever best little help we can do, we can go and help others and keep on blessing, wishing good to everyone. May everybody, may let there be peace in the whole world. Keep on always sending the blessings, wishes, love to the whole world. Let there be peace. Let there be joy. Let there be happiness. May everybody drop all their afflictions, become good. Keep on sending this. Let everybody come out of the sufferings, not just being selfish and praying for yourself. In your prayers include the well wishing for everybody. In this way you can help cultivate the compassion, and there is a great blessings that come when you truly cultivate this compassion. The sufferings, any kind, all kinds of sufferings in this and in other past lifetimes also would be cleared. You'll be free out of suffering. You will truly become a righteous person, which Jesus or the great enlightened masters have taught us. So, whichever religion you belong to, if you're practicing meditation and if you're practicing all these 9 steps of righteousness, you will truly become what that religion was teaching you. Because truly, all the religions will teach us, lead us to become a great persons that we can become if we are practicing these steps. The next one is practicing peace. Lord, give me peace. Lord, give me peace. And we see many of us going out there and working in great congregations, in great events, like we are working for global peace. What are you doing? So we are having events, we are giving so many lectures for the peace. So, and when we look inside us, there is anger, there is resentment, there is hatred. So, having hatred inside you, having anger inside you, can you create peace outside? Not at all possible. First, it is so important that to restore peace inside us. So many actions, reactions, so much of masking, so much of hatred, jealousy inside us. So, by practicing meditation, before without meditation it's not possible. But this, now we are getting the sutras, just live a life of righteousness, maybe we will not understand. But this in it is split into 9 ways, wherein if we are mastering this, implementing this into our life, we becoming that, we practicing meditation, we becoming totally compassionate, we become a true friend, a total friend. So we can become. So what it is? Be cool. Always be cool, baby. They say, na? So it is not about becoming cool and drinking cool drinks. Truly, you become peaceful inside. You do good things will come. Everything, whatever is happening, it is only because of your thoughts, because of your wrongdoings. So if you are doing right things, definitely right things will come to you. Have patience and perseverance. Become non-reactive. And suppose if anybody is throwing stones at you, collect the stones and build a nice house. If anybody is throwing some garbage on you, make them into the compost. Means non-reactive. So we can practice one. I just suggest you one small practice, one homework. What you can do is, whoever is listening from now onwards, for 24 hours, you become non-complaint. No complaints. There are so many things that will be happening around us which we don't like. Even if it is truly going wrong, about the husband, about the children, about the maid, about the office, employer, this and that, everybody. So many complaints we keep coming. So to restore peace inside us, it is so important to calm down. We practice meditation, and another practice we need to stop complaining for 24 hours. Okay. And whenever you felt like complaining, like it should not come out of this mouth. Zip here, put a zip here, and what you need to do is, whenever you're feeling like getting, God, see, this lady has done like this, she didn't do the work properly, you write it down. Okay. So practicing non-reaction. Somebody wanted to tell something and you wanted to react impulsive, just like a dog. If it sees anything, if you say like this, it shouts back, it barks back. So it is all animal impulsive. We are human beings, but we have become so impulsive. Yani means the quality of that animal is still inside us. Okay, so don't be impulsive. Become non-reactive and note it down. Note it down that whatever you felt like reacting, you note it down. So any insult or any praises, it should be normal for you, equal. Don't feel great about whenever you're feeling somebody is praising you, or when somebody is degrading you, insulting you. It should not affect you, because you know your worth. You know your worth, what you are. It is don't need to get validation from outside. If they are thinking like that, it is their problem. Know the worth of you. You do the right things, and if they are not understanding, it is not your problem. So live a peaceful life. So restore peace inside, become non-reactive in all situations, no complaints, 24 hours, non-reaction, and total acceptance of all the situations. The resistance, the hatred uh, com- comes into life because we don't accept the situation. Something wrong happens, somebody cheats us, some loss happens, we cannot take it. Be gentle, it's okay. And you just be peaceful. At any cost, don't allow anyone else outside of you to disturb your peace. So for this, you need to become peaceful. And one other important point is, at any cost, don't create, don't be part of disturbing others' peace. Don't harm anybody and disturb their peace. This is very, very important. Be considerate. By doing, by your words, by your actions and the deeds, are you disturbing their peace? It is so precious. And it's not the other persons also, even the animals and even the nature's peace, we should not disturb. We need to remember this. And the next one is the righteousness, the responsibility of this body. This body is the gift of the God, the precious body. So by eating wrong foods, by living a wrong way, we have been now infested with so many disease. And it is a very strong body, but we have made it so fragile and so futile, just like a small stick. We are breaking for every small another reasons. So you should have a robust health. This body is made for us to maintain a robust health, live for 120 years, healthy years. So do not eat anything which is not right. I'm talking about this. It is non-vegetarian food is not for us. Okay, so stop, eat right food, eat limitly. We just need. I've been listening to a great guru. He was telling about an Ayurvedic guru. So just 3 portions of this much is enough for us to live. I'm talking about the mature people, the grown up, about 25 to 30 above. Children, they need good food for growing and all that. Other than that, we just need 3 times fist of how much food is that much is enough for the body. But you've been loading full like this and overeating. So you should first of all eat the right food, that is a pure vegetarian food, and lots of fresh vegetables, fruits, and all that. You know all this, and not required to tell that much. Need or eat only half of it, how much is required, and sometimes give fasting, gives time, give leave it empty, let it repair itself. Just like how you need weekends for your body and mind to relax, even the body needs rest. You're not giving it rest. So if whenever, at least weekly once, or at least for 10 to 15 days, if you're fasting and just living only on the fresh fruits and vegetables, raw foods, in this way body repairs and we'll have a healthy body. So maintaining, taking care of our body's health is also one of the righteousness. Take care of your body. It is very, very precious, just a direct gift given by the God. You need to take care of it. You have come out, you have been born pure, so again you have to go back pure. You have to purify your mind and purify the body, both. So not with regular practices, but way of right living, we can have a healthy body. And one more point is, this body is made for the movement. We are not like trees. We are locomotive. The movement has to be there. So lazily we are sitting, eating, and just sitting like that. So the tamasic energy, we talked about this in previous episodes also. So you have to be active always. Be active. Keep on moving and keep working. So this also will help your body's health. Then the seventh one is uh, giving, like body, we are giving right food and taking care of it with exercises and all that. So this mind, we are practicing meditation. So along with meditation, you need the right knowledge. Without the right knowledge, there cannot be a right development of the intellect. So reading the holy scriptures, they almost all the holy scriptures are in parables, and especially they are in Sanskrit also, in other religions. So it is not possible to understand. So you need to read the books of the great enlightened masters, who out of their life experiences has taught us many ways to how to live a righteous life, understanding our suffering, understanding the life, understanding about this world, how to tame this mind, taming of the shrew, how to tame this mind and how to work in an amicable way, how to be a friendly way. So you have to read the great enlightened masters books, Theosophical Society books, the great rishis Paramhams Yogananda, Swami Rama, Seth Master, Jane Roberts books. So all the great enlightened, you might have, if you go to our 18 guided principles in Swadhyaya, you might have come across many books, Lop Sangrampa books, All these books will enlighten us and enrich this mind, become from a normal lower intellect to higher intellect, the divine intelligence. Like we can truly understand what is God speaking. So you need to enrich yourself with the right knowledge by reading the right books. And the next, the eighth one is humility. Eighth righteousness way we need to follow is humility. So all the education, the higher education, and all the property, the fortune which you have, if all this are making you arrogant and feeling pride has taken over you, prejudice has taken over you, so you are not in the right path. So how much you have been the day by day you are being becoming rich, prospering, it means God is blessing you to be as an instrument to share that prosperity with others. But we become so greedy, we start accumulating and trying to show off others. And you have been studying so many degrees added to your name, and you are in a big positions, holding so many big companies. So ego takes over, and you become very selfish and great. So this is not the right way of living. Humility should be your quote, your way of seeing, your way of speaking, your way of living. So practicing humility is the ultimate righteousness, wherein you can reflect others' life, you can bring in change in others' life, you can be available to others and help them to come out of their suffering. So whatever blessings God is giving, so you should understand gently that it is God is blessing you to be helpful to others. God is blessing with the money, God is blessing you with the knowledge. Share it with others. So, humility at any given point of time. Practice all the spiritual principles and be humble. Simplicity and humble is the real clothing of a true spiritual person, a righteous person. We know Jesus, how simple he was. We know our Guru Pitamaha Patriji. He has taken, he was working on a greater mission for the world vision he was carrying. Yet he was very humble and simple. He never showed off his greatness with anyone. So humbling ourselves, stop all the ego, arrogance, drop everything, and wearing humility, a gentle, simple smile and oneness is the right righteousness which need to one of the steps, ultimate step I can say, which we need to implement it. The ninth one is donating. This is this following this righteousness is you might have read many books, and you know about the tithe is sharing your fortune, sharing your earnest part of your income to the God. So God is not just in the church, God is everywhere. That is also important socially in all aspects. So this is called donating your whatever income is there, share it with others. God is making you surplus, self sufficient. This abundance is flowing into your life to make, to be helpful to others, to the downtrodden, to the animals, to the people who are not able to earn. So you have to help the others socially, that is a responsibility. And if you're in the spiritual path, whatever spiritual works that are happening, to allow this dharma, allow this righteousness to flow. There are so many masters and there are so many societies that are working, taking a greater mission. So how much you're earning, that much little, how much ever best you can contribute, keeping things for your comforts and for the family, and the rest, all the surplus which is flowing into your life is a God's blessing. It is an indication that God is talking to you, God is giving you, supplying you to be helpful to others. So the moment you're sharing your fortune, and especially if you're sharing your fortune to a spiritual person, that is the meaning of the tithe. They ask you to share it in the church. What church is doing? Church is teaching the righteousness however we are living. So once we go and listen to the God's plans and God's words, automatically we purify ourselves and we can see the change in us. So in this way, we are allowing the church to grow so that it continues. In the same way, there are so many other spiritual organizations which are helping like this, being available to everybody. So we permit spiritual society movement masters unconditionally. We are working. Many of us and myself also have resigned my job and have dedicated myself to serve our society, to be available to everybody. So whoever is earning more money, and actually we have to do whatever wherever you're working, practicing meditation, following its all rules, you'll be enriching yourself, achieving your goals, and when that fruits are coming into your hands, be ready to share with all the uh, the people who need it, and the people and the paths which you are going. Like if you are in the spiritual path, you can be part of allowing this dharma to go ahead. So these 9 steps, when we are following, friends, automatically you become a righteous man, which Jesus, Buddha was talking, great enlightened masters were talking, which all the spiritual great masters were talking, enlightened beings were talking about this. And now, in a very simple way, we have understood the steps to righteousness. And these are not the steps which we are just listening and we are just leaving it. We will not be empowered. Just like if you are eating food and we are sleeping, we get the energy. This is not like that. These have to be practiced. So when we practice these 9 steps, the suffering slowly goes away and you become a truly loving person. And in this way, you truly liberate yourself from all suffering and you will be a greater part of God's plan. God wants all of us to be happy. So we become happy, and in this way, while we are teaching all these 9 paths and while practicing meditation, so we bring out suffering in everybody's life also. Very simple points, but you just adapt this into your life, friends. You can see great change. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Ragini ma'am. Great wisdom. Again, golden diamond wisdom. Really, not only listening to the righteousness 9 points, we should practice it. That many points are there. This is our main thing is living peace and harmony. For this, we have to habit this all 9 points, 9 steps. That is only happens through meditation. When we are doing meditation, gradually we know it, came to know. But this is we know 50% of folk doesn't know about it, about how to come out of the suffering. Suffering also a lot of suffering there. You told only your points, what I understand. Then just live of life is love another. We should live the life, love each another, love one another one. Each do things. We have compassion about Buddha. God, Lord Buddha said that 85 sutras on the keep on doing, that is the one thing, main thing is keep on doing good things for you, first of all, and then to after that others. So same thing, keep doing good things unto you and to others. Say at the same time, I understand that. But also practicing meditation also very important, necessary. This is swadharma. We should practice the meditation first of all activating all the things in this Swadharma. Next Paradharma is loving and caring and others, like means non-violence. Next thing, non-violence is why we should torture the animals. All over the world we are torturing the animals. This is a very, very main point, because our body is not made for non-veg food. Our body is made for only vegetarian food. We are eating only for the taste. We don't
Yes.
know it. Before also I'm like that. I ate before meditation. Then after, when I'm doing meditation, 40 days, I came to know myself, experienced. Then I left my body, my health is, my mind very well.
Yeah. Yes.
That is the practice. But we should not care, and animals and plants, we must care. It is our responsibility. You told that, but also my experience also, how it is, how we are happily living when we are looking the animals with love,
Yes.
with all treating good, no killing the animals. This is very, very important. But friends, sometimes when we are doing meditation, we know sometimes you tell this, what I observed here, when we are meditating, we should not eat the meat. That is not the thing. You just practice it 40 days, then you know it. This is important. This is also a lot of things. Friendship is also very, very, very important in our life. Right food, peace, and also humility is, I observed since 6 months. So I don't know, this is the in the higher qualification education, people having this type of ego. I observed it, and then, oh my God, really, the high qualified scientists or engineers everywhere, I observed that there is a lot of ego, not only they themselves, then the human people having a lot of ego, fighting all together, and I observe it. Then I thought that why all the things happening. This is really, it is, it's really, it's a thing is, it's very sad. Sorrow will brings, we are fighting because of ego, and I'm best, you are best, who is best? That is, nobody's best. We are all each are the, our guru also said, you all the same, I'm also same. This I observed it, my experience I'm sharing here. But yes, that is the many things. Compassion is very important. Take example Jesus, how he lived with compassionately, and Buddha, and on the cross, he's whoever crossing the Jesus, then he said that, Father, forgive them. He is him. He showed to us how to be in this condition, how to live. The Jesus showed us. So it is not a only word. This is the he is suffering one side, another side he's telling, forgive them. That is, this is
Yes.
so nice. Yes, God's blessings also we should, when whatever we should help to others also, who is having less, or who is doing work for the socially in our income. Just God's blessings we should share. This is also important. So many points, so lot of. So thank you so much, Ragini ma'am. Yes, thank you, friends, to all of you coming and supporting us. Thank you, friends, who is watching in YouTube, and then please uh, practice it, and do experience it. Meditation is very, very important. That each small technique, little, very so the technique is very, very easy, which have given by our guru. please practice the meditation. We know and read the books, write books. We know all things, all that, how to live happily. Thank you so much, Ragini Mama. Yes, friends, thank you also. And then
Thank you.
the great
Well,
wisdom. Thank you for giving great opportunity to our channel, to our Austria. Thank you so much, friends.
yeah, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Then I will close.
Yeah.
Thank you. Bye, 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 ma'am. Bye,
Bye.
friends. Bye, bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank
Thank
you,
you,
friends.
Sushma, for joining.
Ma'am, actually, the at workplace it is same at everywhere. The workplace it's the same. So you made it more clear today, saying that there is nothing more or less that ego. We need to drop
Yes.
that ego to see, witness it, and work. When we get that ego, we feel that we are proud. We are doing more work. We are great.
Yeah.
You made that more clear, ma'am. Because I have
Yeah.
been noticing that in my workplace, which is happening. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, dear.
Thank you
Yes.
so much for
Bye.
sharing.